Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Hatboro-Horsham High School College Fair via StriveScan. We're excited to have you with us today. We have some fantastic schools with us as well. My name is Sarah. I will be your facilitator. And before we get started, a few housekeeping items. Your camera and microphone are off, so the panelists cannot see or hear you. You can use the Q&A button on your screen to type questions to our presenters at any time throughout the presentation today. And if you do have questions for a particular institution, we encourage you to list that institution's name in your questions, just so our panelists can get to those answers for you a bit quicker. And this is just one of many different sessions happening, so be sure to check out the schedule on the website for more and to sign up. And this presentation is being recorded and will be available at strivescan.com/Hatboro-Horsham, Hatboro-Horsham. Now I'd like to turn it over to our first presenter today, which is Marywood University.
All right, thank you. So my name is Jim McAndrew. I am an admissions counselor here at Marywood University. So some fast facts about Marywood. We are a smaller campus. We have about 3,000 students on campus. That's undergrad and graduate combined. Class sizes, when you're in your liberal arts or elective courses, you're going to see about 30 to 35. When you're in your major, you're going to see about 20 to 25. And then there's some stats there for you. All of our classes do max out at 35, so you'll never see anything larger than that. Our student to faculty ratio is 12 to 1 as well. Marywood is a day one school, and what that means is right away from your freshman year, that first semester, regardless of your major, you're going to get started right in those core classes. Some examples of those are here. Architecture, you start your design studios right away. Aviation, students start to fly. Education, observations, and so forth. So like I said, these are just some examples, but with all of your majors, you will get started right away. I know this also helps students just to make sure you're in the correct major and also, where you want to be as well. Student life at Marywood, we do have over 100 clubs and organizations here. Anywhere from your major, your department, all the way to music and art, faith and service. We have a commuter club for our local students. We also have some sororities, honor society, campus ministry. So there's tons of things for students to get involved in. I know regardless, if you want to get involved with something with your major, for example, a nursing student might be interested in a club there, but they also might be interested in music. You don't have to major or minor in music to be involved. You can get involved with their clubs as well. So that's a big thing for students as well. Just some things locally to do in the area. So we are located in Scranton, Pennsylvania, but downtown Scranton is just about a 4-minute drive. We're more so in a local residential quiet area, but Montage Mountain, Dixon City, everything's about a 5-10 minute drive from here. So locally, we have the aquarium, reptile den, the malls, drive-in theater, and then Montage Mountain Ski Resort, water park, concert venue, and also the AAA affiliate of the New York Yankees, which are the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders, do play just 10 minutes down the road. Some things that our students do off campus, we do bus trips to some of these examples. So New York and Philly, we'll do Broadway festivals. We try to stay with the times and also with holidays. So we'll go see the Rockefeller Center during Christmas time. We'll go see haunted houses now in the fall. Also drive-in movies, whitewater rafting, hiking are just some examples. Study abroad is a big thing at Marywood as well. Students that are in art or architecture, nutrition, have the opportunity to go study abroad for a full semester. These are faculty-led trips, but we also do study abroad during a spring break or winter break that won't be the full semester. You can just get credits for going for a few days or for a few weeks. And these are open to all students at Marywood as well. Marywood is a Division III program. We have 22 varsity teams. These are some examples of our men's and women's sports that we offer. We are a member of the Atlantic East Conference as well. We just started this fall esports, so I know a lot of students have been interested in that. We just finished construction a few weeks ago on the new facility, and we just got going. So students that are interested will be on this team. This is also part of our athletic department. We will compete with other schools that also offer this, so they get full uniforms and everything like that. So it's definitely been a big thing here. The admissions process. So for Marywood University, we are rolling admissions, so we don't have any early decisions, any deadlines, anything like that. If you are ready to apply, we do take the Common App or the Marywood application, whatever is easier for you. You're going to get a decision within 7 to 10 business days, and making sure you have all the requirement documentation. So completed application, high school transcript, letter of recommendation, and then we are test optional for fall 2022 for all of our programs here at Marywood. Every first-time student will receive a merit scholarship. This ranges anywhere from $16,000 to $23,000 per year. That's good for all of your undergrad years, and these are solely based on academics, so your GPA, test scores, etc. And then these are some other examples of some of the scholarships we offer. We also accept all external scholarships that you might find through your high school, online, anything like that. And lastly, Marywood is open for in-person visits and tours. We are also open on select Saturdays, and then open houses we will be holding on October 30th and November 13th, just for an opportunity for students to come on campus, get a tour, meet with faculty, and we can also do that virtually if you would like. And then we are also doing weekly Instagram and TikTok Q&A for students that might have some questions as well. And you can also find us on social media at these different handles here as well, if you want to reach out with any questions that you might have.
All righty, thank you so much to Marywood University. Next up, we have California University of Pennsylvania.
All right. Hi, everyone. My name is Maggie Cave. I'm an Assistant Director of Undergraduate Admissions at California University of Pennsylvania. I'm also a CalU graduate myself. I graduated in the spring of 2021, so fresh graduate, back working at the university. CalU is located approximately 35 miles south of Pittsburgh. So about a 45-minute to an hour drive, depending what area of the city it is that you're choosing to travel to. And we have just about 5,000 undergraduate students on our incredibly diverse and inclusive campus. Our campus is a medium-sized university, so we do have 294 acres and 40 different buildings, but it does only take about 10 minutes to walk from one side of campus to the other on our main level of campus, where all of our residence halls are, our dining facilities, and all of our academic buildings. We are a Division II school in terms of athletics, and we have 18 NCAA sports. So sports are a big part of our campus community, as well as many other opportunities for our students. We have over 120 different academic majors for students to choose from in all different areas. Some of our more unique majors are mechatronics, engineering, technology, veterinary technology, pre-medicine, education, business, and a lot of those more common majors as well. In terms of academics, we have a lot of different support services to support our students on campus, including our Student Success Center, our Vulcan Learning Commons, which is our tutoring center, our peer mentoring programs, a lot of different learning and living communities, and our four-year graduation plan. We also have a university honors program for students that are high achieving in high school to be able to continue challenging themselves, a lot of opportunities to do student-led research and research along with faculty members for all of our students as well, regardless of the major. If you're interested in participating in research, we have opportunities for you. Aside from the academics that are involved in college, we have a lot of different ways to be involved outside of that as well, with over 100 different clubs and organizations, everything from major specific clubs and organizations to campus ministry, commuter organizations, study abroad opportunities, club and intramural sports. We have our own radio station, TV station, and school newspaper. We have Greek life on campus and a whole lot of other clubs and organizations to be involved in. We like to say that if you're interested in it, we probably have a club or organization related to it. And we happen to not have a club or organization related to it. You can always start your own club or organization through our Student Government Association. Living on campus is a big thing for a lot of our students. We have 5 residence halls on campus. We're ranked #1 in the state of Pennsylvania for our student living accommodations. Each room is individually climate controlled with its own private restroom, so no more than 2 students share a bathroom anywhere on CalU's campus. All of our residence hall rooms and apartment rooms are suite style. We have on-site computer labs and laundry facilities, as well as live-in staff members and security measures put in place to keep our students safe. Cost of attending CalU is pretty low. That first number that you see on the right-hand side, or excuse me, the left-hand side of the screen, that $21,000 is for an entire academic year, including tuition fees, room, and board. So that's for the entire academic year. We typically bill per semester, so that number gets even smaller per semester for our students. We offer a lot of different scholarship opportunities, including the Vulcan Merit Scholarship and the Transfer Scholarship for students that attend another university before coming to CalU. Students are automatically considered for these different scholarships. No additional application or essay or anything like that is necessary. Students are automatically considered for these scholarships just by applying to the university. A lot of other scholarships are available to our students as well that they can apply for in addition to these scholarships automatically offered. The process to applying to CalU is fairly simple. You can apply directly on our website or through the Common App. And all we need is an official copy of your high school transcripts. That's it. We are SAT and ACT optional. We are essay optional, and we are letter of recommendation optional. So those items do not need to be submitted to us in order for you to apply to the university and get your admissions decision. We are on a rolling basis, so when you apply, it takes about a week or so for us to get back to you with your admissions decision, and we admit students all the way up until the start of classes next fall. So easy process to kind of go through and do those different things. We're hosting on-campus visits for all students Monday through Friday, and a few open houses both in the fall and the spring semester as well, if you can't make it out during the weekdays to visit campus. When you come to campus, you get the opportunity to see inside our residence halls, inside some of our classrooms, and get to meet with some key offices across campus, as well as ask questions to all of our student tour guides. And if anyone has any questions about anything related to CalU, feel free to reach out to me.
Thank you so much, CalU. Next up, we have University of the Sciences.
Hi, everyone. My name is Rich Bell, and I'm an admissions counselor with University of the Sciences in Philadelphia. It's a fantastic campus. I've been here about 2 months, and I'm so happy to be here with all of you at Hatboro-Horsham High School early this afternoon. So thanks for being here. So welcome, as I said. Robust history and legacy. U Sciences was founded in 1821 as the Philadelphia College of Pharmacy. The first college of pharmacy in North America. Today we've branched out a little bit, and we now have our Sampson College of Health Science and our Misher College of Arts and Sciences as well. Thus, we are called the University of the Sciences. You may have seen in the media that we are merging with St. Joseph's University, but our commitment to our students remains the same. We are committed to providing a high-quality, student-centered education. We're going to strengthen and expand opportunities. And for fall 2022, we guarantee fixed tuition, merit scholarship for the amount and duration offered, no changes to general education requirements, and strong breadth and expertise in science and healthcare education. We have a wide variety of academic programs as well. So we have everything from biochemistry to exercise psychology. And all of these majors prepare students for medical school, but certain ones stand out, and they're marked there with the asterisks. And one thing that makes us unique is that we offer a pre-health specialization track as well. So we have a team that generally consists of 2 pre-health advisors that can help you with statement writing, personal statement writing, that is. resume writing, interview prep, and really to help you get on track with the medical school process. We have pre-dental, pre-medicine, pre-optometry, pre-podiatry, and pre-veterinary programs that we offer to our prospective students. We also have 3 direct entry programs, 2 6-year programs in pharmacy and occupational therapy, and a 5.5-year program in physical therapy as well. For physician assistant studies, students can do their undergraduate portion at the University of Sciences or their graduate option at U Sciences or Salus University. And by direct entry, that means you apply directly to the program on the Common App and your seat's held for the duration of the program. So while there are progression standards, there's no reapplying from the pre-professional phase to the professional phase. And so, yeah, like I said right there, direct entry continued, and then you're not required to complete the PCAT or the GRE exam as part of this process. We have many different minors and certificates, some of them in business fields, as you can see. 2 that stand out are Spanish for healthcare professionals, that's a certificate, as well as general business. So your students can go into private practice. They'll have the medical foundation that they learn at U Sciences, but they'll also have a background in business as well. For undergraduate research, all academic disciplines, you can begin your freshman year. There are opportunities to become published and with educational and professional development. We have a wide variety of activities right here on campus in addition to academics as well. Among them, we're located in University City. We have historical and cultural opportunities. We're a major entertainment center and professional sports, and we're 90 minutes to the mountains or the beach. So I love Long Beach Island at the Jersey Shore. So I love the drive from here down there. It's about 90 minutes. For our student organizations, we have everything from student government to different professional organizations, religious groups, fraternity and sorority life. If there's a club that you want to start, you're welcome to do that through our Office of Student Leadership and Activities as well. And with campus housing, 84% of our students, first-year students, reside on campus. Housing is guaranteed for 2 years. And the Living and Learning Commons is where most first-year students live. It's has space for about 400 students. We're a very safe area, so we have strong campus safety and security on our campus as well. And there's call boxes, there's building access control. We share shuttle services with University of Pennsylvania. Oh, sorry about that. A little bit of a technical difficulty. So investing in your education. We have a fixed, transparent price schedule, and there are no tuition increases in the summertime. So you're going to know what you're going to pay from the moment you get that financial aid package. And we also have scholarships and grants available in the forms of merit, legacy, sibling, and honor scholarships as well. We have need-based financial aid, of course, that students can take advantage of as well. And the admissions process is pretty straightforward. So you can apply via the common application. It's free to apply, and we have rolling admissions. So there's no early decision, no early action, nothing that's binding. And we require the official high school transcript, a letter of recommendation, an essay, and then we are test optional as well. So required high school coursework, 2 years of algebra, 1 year of geometry for mathematics, and the science is outlined there as well for your reference. And the admission timeline, August 1st, the Common App opens. You've probably already filled that out, so congratulations. We review applications from November to April, and May 1st is our priority decision deadline, and then final high school transcripts that are signed by a school official with the date of graduation are due in June or July. Thanks so much for taking the time to listen to me. And any questions, concerns, I can be reached either now at the following links or later on as well. So don't be a stranger. I hope to hear from you soon.
Thank you so much. Next up, we have East Stroudsburg University.
Sorry about that. Having a little technical difficulties. Sorry about that.
No problem, Derek.
Jeez. Oh, is it, can you see the screen at all? Oh, geez.
All looks good. Yep.
Okay, so we quickly go through East Stroudsburg University. It's where you belong. We have an enrollment of 6,000 plus students, students from different states and countries. 19 to 1 student to faculty ratio allows you to have a better rapport with your actual professors in class. We have 50 undergraduate degree and programs. For undecided, we have exploratory studies program. We have 91% of our faculty hold doctorate or higher degrees in their field. These are our state of offerings: Human Performance Lab, 3D Dissection, and Sports Performance Institute. We have an entrepreneur system. I like to call that kind of small business development center. Bloomberg Finance Lab will help you with day tradings and learning stocks. We have 200 study abroad locations as continents, and we're about an hour away from New York City and an hour and a half from Philadelphia. Don't worry. We have about, it says 26, but we're closer to 3,000 students that live on campus, and we have different dorms, traditional style, suite style, and apartment style. You can actually choose. There's no freshman dorms on our campus. Living learning communities where you can actually live with people on your dorms of the same major as yourself, 24-hour access computer labs, and free laundry and common lounges. 110 special interest clubs and student-run organizations, and 15 cultural, social sororities and fraternities on our campus. We have 6 different dining options on campus: Starbucks, Barnes & Noble on campus, 2 recreation centers, and we really talk about our University Police Department and our Life Safe app. Tutoring service centers that we always try to push. If you have problems with your classes, you can actually go to these services, and the professor actually gives credits for certain classes. Here are other services on campuses, as well as our new student mentorship program. Every freshman is given a mentor to help them guide them through their first year of college. Here are other additional services on campus. We're a Division II school, so we have all different sports: football, basketball, baseball, and as well as women's sports and intramurals. Here's many of our different internship agreements we have with Disney, Nike, Merck, Philadelphia Eagles, Under Armour. Then applying. So when you apply, pretty much we are in Common App, and you can apply with an unofficial transcript, pretty much taking a screenshot of your transcript off your portal, and we are test optional for certain majors. That's for transfer applicants. Making it affordable. So 84% of our students get financial aid. We say fast first grant, so please apply as soon as possible. As you see on the bottom, our code is, oh, I just messed up these, 003320. You submit that as soon as possible. We send your name for all scholarship loans and grants. And we're at East Stroudsburg. We have the Warrior Promise, where we promise that your tuition will never rise. It'll stay the same all 4 years of college. And that is my presentation.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, East Stroudsburg University. That is a bit of a tongue twister there. Next up, we have Penn State University.
Hey, everybody. Matt Metzger, the Director of First Year Admission here at the Penn State Abington campus. I'm going to share with you some information about Penn State, talk a little bit about the Abington campus as well. Please use the Q&A box. I know we're going to talk about 20 different campuses, a lot of opportunities here at Penn State, and I want to make sure that I can answer questions that are broad or as specific as you need them to be as it relates to this big Penn State experience. What I enjoy most about Penn State and what I think our students benefit most from is really the flexibility to make Penn State fit exactly what you want your college experience to look like. We have over 20 different campuses. We have an online option for students who are looking for some flexibility or that virtual learning opportunity, over 275 majors to pick from. So you really do, again, have the opportunity to make your experience your own as a Penn Stater. So when you look at the map, you can see that we are just one university spread out all across the state of Pennsylvania. And again, the campuses really offer you the flexibility to find the fit that works best for you, whether it's the academic fit, the social, the environmental fit, and obviously the financial fit as well, as this is a 4-year investment to earn your degree as a Penn Stater. Obviously, the University Park campus is our most popular. It's also the most competitive campus here at Penn State, about 40,000 undergraduate students at the University Park campus. And then we have about 27,000 students spread out across the state of Pennsylvania. And each campus is going to offer, again, different opportunities, different class sizes, and different opportunities to finish your 4-year bachelor's degree. Again, with over 275 programs, you can start them almost anywhere within the Commonwealth, and then by campus, figure out where you'll be finishing your program to earn your Penn State degree. As you see on the map, the little houses indicate which campuses do offer housing. The ones in red, so our Barron campus up by Lake Erie and the University Park campus, both require first-year students to live on campus as part of their first-year experience. Other campuses that offer that flexibility for housing, again, indicated by the orange houses, but they do not require students to live in the first year or live on campus for the first year. We are open for visits here this fall. I don't think there's any better way to figure out which campus is the right fit for you than by taking a visit. So definitely get on our website and register for an upcoming visit to a Penn State campus. As I had mentioned, 275 plus academic programs that can be started almost anywhere within the Penn State system and then finished at a particular campus or finish at the campus that you start your degree at. For example, Abington, we offer 23 four-year bachelor's degrees that can be started and finished at the Abington campus. That number is going to range by campus. A number of programs obviously can be finished at the University Park campus, along with started there as well, given the large number of programs offered. But it's not the only campus that students have to finish their programs at. And again, as you're exploring Penn State and exploring your options, we always encourage students to find the best option for them. Not every student thrives in a 45,000 student population. Sometimes students benefit from and enjoy that smaller, more one-on-one experience. We really encourage that exploration now, as high school students, and then obviously as Penn State students to figure out what the best fit for you is. Obviously, our students are heavily involved across the Commonwealth. There are opportunities that exist both on your Commonwealth campus and obviously across the different campuses for involvement. And a great opportunity that extends through all Penn State campuses would be an opportunity like Thon. Fundraising takes place across the state at every campus, and each campus will send Thon participants to University Park to participate in that event. So Penn Stater, no matter where you are, you can get involved again locally and then in opportunities that extend well beyond the boundaries of just your campus. Obviously, Penn State celebrates diversity, equity, and inclusion. Here on my campus in Abington, we are the most diverse campus within the Penn State system. We're actually a majority minority campus, and opportunities through global programs, the Office of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. We're going to celebrate who you are on our campus and within our institution, and really work hard to help you find your place within the community that you choose here at Penn State. 6 minutes here. We know we're moving pretty quickly. Penn State's a very big university, so please throw your questions in the Q&A box. You'll get contact information to follow up a little bit later on if you have questions. When applying to Penn State, you choose 3 different applications: the My Penn State app, the Common App, or the Coalition application. We do use the self-reported academic record in place of your high school transcript. You do not need to send us an official copy of your transcript until after you've made the decision to enroll and until after you've officially graduated from high school. We are test optional through 2023. So you do have the ability to apply without your test scores. And again, that can happen for any major and any campus here at Penn State. And you will monitor the progress of your application and submit the self-reported academic record through your My Penn State profile. You do not need to create a separate profile if you apply through Common or Coalition application. We'll send you an activation link to get into your My Penn State profile. Here at Penn State, as I mentioned, 67,000 some odd students, a graduation rate of 85%, which is well above the national average. Plenty of opportunities for study abroad, but within this large institution, really boiling it down to that one-on-one experience, with a 16-to-1 student faculty ratio. And again, campus population sizes that range across the Commonwealth. I see Sarah pop back in there.
Thank you.
Leave the
Thank you, Matt.
GPA up there so students can get a sense of eligibility for the different campuses.
Perfect. And next up, we have Misericordia University. And I do encourage you again, as Matthew mentioned, to please put your questions in the chat so that way our panelists can answer those. And if you have any admission questions, they can answer those in there as well, in the Q&A, excuse me. And
so make sure you see my screen. We're all good?
All looks good.
All right, awesome. My name is Nick Zelsnak. I'm from Misericordia University. We're located in Dallas, Pennsylvania, which is just about 10 minutes north of Wilkes-Barre. So for Misericordia, we were founded in 1924. The big things that we always do were nursing and teaching. We're very much up in Wilkes-Barre, Scranton area, like a coal mining area way back when. So when the Sisters of Mercy decided what they wanted to put together, some of the needs were definitely in healthcare and in teaching. So that's something we really pride ourselves on. Our nursing program is definitely nationally known. And it's one of the things we've been doing for almost 100 years. And we are very, very good at that. But that's not the only thing that we do. So you can see we definitely have our College of Business, Colleges of Science and Education, and Colleges of Arts and Sciences. We do so many different, just to stick to the healthcare for a minute, between the medical sonography, we also have nursing, we have occupational therapy, we have physical therapy, we also have speech language pathology. So we have a wide variety of health sciences that we do offer. The other nice thing is that we have a place called Paston Hall that houses most of those, and we have floors dedicated. So for example, on the nursing, we have a floor dedicated to what's essentially an ER, which is a way we try leaning into technology with mannequins that we're able to, basically our faculty takes control of. Some of the other things we do offer between accounting and business administration. Business administration is also cool because we also have a master's of that, master's of that. Our colleges of arts and sciences, between a lot of students for biochemistry, biology, government and law. The cool thing with some of the government law and national home security, as well as that we have plenty of students who have gone on to work in government as lawyers. We also have people who have worked to the FBI. We have a load of graduates and alumni who were future PA state troopers. The nice thing with most of our school is, as you can see there on the bottom of the screen, it's our student faculty ratio is 10-1. The average class size is 19. It's a nice school because we have about 1,700 undergrad students. And the advantage to that is that, say, for example, you're struggling in class, we are able to get you that help that you might need. Our faculty is literally an arm's reach away, and you're kind of, the advantage of a smaller school versus a bigger school is you're not really a number. Everyone gets to know everyone, which is really nice. But with 1,700 students, not everyone's up in your business either. We also have a thing called our Student Success Center. And the nice thing with that is that over 1,000 of our students had utilized it last year for peer-on-peer tutoring. Like I said, you're never too far away from getting the help that you could possibly need at Misericordia. So also learning, we have several different summer undergrads. We have our alternative learners program, and that's helpful for any students with disabilities that we have an entire office dedicated to that. We have our study abroad programs, which during COVID is work in progress right now. We also have our honors program, in which that we offer a little bit harder courses. We have extra seminars, extra things our students can do to challenge themselves. And one of the coolest things is our guaranteed placement program. We guarantee that from graduating with us, that you are going to be able to find a job. If you're not able to find a job after a year, that we are going to find you an internship, and it is going to be a paid internship. So that is one of the things we are super proud that we could possibly offer. Also to mention, we have many different things. We are a Catholic university, so we have several different service trips and stuff that goes along with that. We also have a lot of different community events, as well as 25 different sports. Some of the cool things for our sports, our baseball team has won the MAC championship. That's the conference we compete in for the past 10 years straight. So there's always playoff baseball to be had. Our football team has a game upcoming this weekend. Our women's soccer team is nationally ranked. And for all those sports, we also are Division III. We also have started offering esports between Hearthstone and Rocket League and League of Legends as well. And a nice thing too is with our rolling admissions, we are able to really kind of go at a student's pace. So say, for example, you're jazzed about, I gotta get my applications in tomorrow. Cool, get your applications in tomorrow. I'm one of the people that helps read a lot of the applications. We'll get back to you in 1 to 3 weeks. Your time is extremely valuable, and we totally understand that. The other nice thing with rolling admissions is, say, for example, life gets the best of you and it's December and you want to be a mathematics major. You got time. It's cool. No big deal. We're also SAT optional and ACT optional. The only thing I will say in terms of rolling admissions is that for a lot of our health science majors, due to the state of Pennsylvania, we are capped at so many seats. So, for example, if anyone's watching this who would be interested in, say, speech language pathology, we have 30 seats. I would recommend to apply much sooner than later. The reason for that is we don't ever want students to get waitlisted, but inherently by about November 1st, we're starting to waitlist in a lot of our different health sciences that have CCAPs in them. And then you can also see that we offer the Sister Mary Gannon full tuition scholarship that goes to 6 students. It's an intensive thing between a good GPA as well as written essays. And that is something that I'll get into my contact information. If you'd like more information about that, I could definitely get that to you. Like I said, my name is Nick Zelznak. I'm from Misericordia University. There's my email. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out and be more than happy to help.
Thank you so much. Now we're going to move into a round robin question, which we call here at StriveScan. It's just a series of questions we will pose to our wonderful panelists. So if I could ask them all to join me back on camera and with their microphones ready. The first question is, what advice would you give someone going through the college search process? And we'll start in the order of which you presented. So starting with Marywood University.
So I would say, for my answer, I would say a student going through the college search process, I went through it as well. And I think the biggest thing is making sure you find somewhere that, fits you, but also you fit that. So looking at the social aspect of it, if you're looking for a big school, small school, making sure that's in the correct order, but also making sure there's things to do on campus and off campus. There's going to be weekends or weekdays that you're going to want to get involved. So making sure that not only on the academic side that it has your major and where you want to end up, but also off of that with clubs and organizations, making sure you can get involved.
California, Cal U.
I would say I was in your shoes not too long ago, just a couple of years ago, and the big advice I would give would be to ask questions. There's no dumb question that you could possibly ask. It's quite literally our jobs to answer those questions. So any questions you have about anything regarding the application process, the life at the university, whether it's clubs and organizations, specific major questions, any sort of questions about anything you could possibly think of, we're here to answer them, and don't be afraid to ask them.
University of the Sciences.
Sure, I would say definitely attend an open house. Back here at U-Sciences, we're just getting them started back up again in person. We have the second of 3 this weekend. And yeah, individual visits are great. I encourage those too, but going to an open house is fantastic because you meet faculty members, you meet the admissions team, you meet other prospective families, which I think is the most important. And you just get a really good feel for the community. Oftentimes you can eat lunch in the dining hall at those events as well. And so, your college experience is going to be well-rounded, assuming you get involved and, take part in different activities. So you're going to want your search process to be well-rounded in that regard as well.
East Stroudsburg University.
If anything, my advice would be make sure whatever college you choose, it has the major that you're looking for, that you want to be part of. A lot of times kids just choose schools and they don't really, it doesn't have the major that they want, so they're stuck in and transferring. So really make sure that college has the programs that you need to succeed. And as well as you have to visit the campus. Don't make a decision just based on the name, what you've seen online. Actually go on the campus, get the feel of the campus, the vibe of the campus. That pulls you to the campus, lets you know that it's for you.
Penn State University.
Yeah, I think everybody's kind of touched on what's really important in the process is making it your own, finding what's important to you in the campus that you feel is the best place for you. We're sitting here on October 13th for a campus that one in particular campus, University Park, that's very popular. The earlier you apply, the best chance you give yourselves for admission. So my advice, just stay on top of your dates and deadlines. Keep yourself organized. It'll reduce your stress. You'll feel like you've gotten something accomplished and when you can check off a box on that college to-do list. And with deadlines coming up on November 1st, it's a good time here with a few weeks to go to check back in on that list, finalize those applications, essays, what have you, and just get that information submitted. So again, kind of reduce that stress and anxiety that you might be going through as we get closer to some of those deadlines.
Misericordia University.
I just reiterate what everybody else said, because what everybody else said was perfectly right on point. Find a place that feels like home. That's kind of the big thing. That's why I recommend going to the open houses, talking to your admissions counselors, meet other prospective students, see if that jives with you. Definitely 100% find the major that you want, but also find the people that you want to be around as well.
And starting with Marywood University again, what's one thing you want students to remember about your school?
One thing I would want students to remember about Marywood University, especially if you come up and visit, is the close-knit environment that we have here on campus. Like I mentioned, class sizes and the campus itself is a little bit smaller. We're in a quieter area, so I would love for students to kind of take that in and be able to see the connections that you can make, not only with other students, but also with your professors, with faculty on campus, and just kind of take that with you.
Cal, you.
I want students to remember that they can be whatever kind of student they want to be at Cal U. You can be the student that's involved in every club and organization. You can be the student that has their one organization that they participate in. You can commute to campus. You can live on campus. You can do internships and job opportunities and different things like that. But you really have the opportunity to be whatever kind of student you want to be with such a diverse student body and different types of students achieving different things. You have the opportunity to really write your own story and be whatever kind of student it is that you want to be.
University of the Sciences.
Probably the location, number one. We're right in University City, right by University of Pennsylvania, and there's internships and research opportunities at your fingertips. So that's definitely something that we pride ourselves on when selling the school to our prospective students and their families. I would also say, just a small, student to faculty ratio of just 11-1. You're going to get attention. You're not just a number. You're a face and a name on our campus, and the faculty really do care about their students, and they're very easy to access. And we really encourage you to come on campus, either individually or to an open house, as I referenced earlier.
East Stroudsburg University.
I would say it's a middle-sized school in the Poconos. And if you've never been to Poconos, it's great in the Poconos. So a great school to Poconos, where the focus is making sure that we set you up for success. Whatever your needs are, we're there to make sure that you're there to reach the goal, and your goal is to graduate. That's our goal. So that's the one thing I want people to remember about the school.
Penn State University.
In addition to a lot of options, the flexibility to find the right place for you. In some cases, as we all know, as you go towards graduation and that next step in your professional life, whether it's grad school or a job, it might not be what you know, but it's who you know. And at Penn State, people are going to know the name. You're part of one of the largest alumni networks in the world. So I think it's those connections that you can make as an undergraduate student during your experience, in addition to the professional development, internships, co-ops. It's that name and that alumni network behind you that's there to help propel you to that next step. Again, whether it's a job, grad school, what have you. But we truly live and breathe that we are sentiment. And I think it's backed up by the strength of that network.
And Misericordia University.
I want people to remember our community. What I mean by that is I was mentioning before how our class sizes are an average of 19. Our faculty are right there. They're always just easy and accessible to talk to, right through our community of our students that rally around each other. And something as simple as our community holds the door open when you're walking from one building to another. That's something that we definitely have a great, awesome just place. Like I was saying before, just feels like home.
Well, I want to thank our wonderful presenters today for joining us and for their insights, your information on your institutions. And thank you for joining us as well. When you close this window, there will be a link to a very quick 5-question survey. We'd appreciate any feedback you can provide. We encourage you to check back to the schedule on our website and sign up for more sessions. You'll be able to find this session's recording as well as all of the other session recordings at strivescan.com/Hatboro-Horsham. Thank you so much and have a great rest of your day.